Why do you work harder than anyone else, yet you can't save a dime? Why do the rich seem to get wealthier effortlessly, with their fortune growing exponentially? It's because your fundamental understanding of money has been wrong from the very beginning. School only taught you how to be an employee, but no one ever taught you how to actually make money. Today, I'm going to be blunt, but this is the reality. You're not poor because you're lazy. You're poor because you're trapped in the vicious cycle of a poverty mindset. These next 9 truths about money might completely overturn your worldview, and they might even sound harsh. But if you could really let them sink in, you'll save yourself at least 20 years of struggle. The first truth, and the most brutal one, is this: hard work will not make you rich. Hard work can only keep you fed and sheltered. Look around you. Are the people who wake up at the crack of dawn and work 12 hours a day the richest people in the world? Absolutely not. In fact, they are often at the bottom of the social ladder. Why? Because they are stuck in the trap of trading time for money. This brings me to the second truth: the rich buy other people's time, while the poor only sell their own. You have to understand that everyone's time is equal. There are only 24 hours in a day. If the only way you make money is by selling your physical labor or your hours, then your wealth ceiling is already locked in place. The reason the rich are rich is because they understand how to use leverage. They build systems, hire employees, and buy assets, making other people's time work for them and making their money generate more money. This is what's known as passive income. If you can't make money while you sleep, you'll have to work until you die. So, starting today, stop being busy just for the sake of it. You need to start thinking about how to sell your 1 unit of time multiple times, or how to use capital to buy other people's time. Next, let's talk about spending, which is the root cause for most people's inability to save. The third truth, face or social status, is the most expensive luxury item in the world, and it's the biggest weakness of the poor. So many people who don't have money take out loans for luxury cars or max out credit cards for designer bags. Why? To make strangers who couldn't care less about them think they're living a great life. This is utterly foolish. This leads to the fourth truth: you must distinguish between an asset and a liability. Anything that puts money into your pocket is an asset. Anything that takes money out of your pocket is a liability. That car you bought starts depreciating the moment you drive it off the lot, and you have to pay for insurance, maintenance, and gas every year. That's a classic liability. Truly wealthy people are actually extremely frugal. They only pay for things that appreciate in value, not for vanity. Look at the real top-tier billionaires. They wear t-shirts and jeans because their confidence doesn't need to be propped up by external things. Only those who feel empty inside feel the desperate need to wrap themselves in brand names. Remember, are the fifth truth: before you achieve financial freedom, any expense that doesn't generate cash flow is draining your life force. Finally, let's talk about the most heart-wrenching topic: relationships. The sixth truth is, your income is the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This might sound mystical, but it's incredibly accurate. If your friends just want to drink, complain about their boss, and gossip all day, do you think you can remain unaffected? Impossible. Their mindset and negative energy will infect you like a virus, pulling you down to their level. So, the seventh truth is, if you want to get rich, you first need to cut ties. This doesn't mean you should disown your family. It means you need to distance yourself from those poor relatives and fair-weather friends who are full of negative energy, only want to take advantage of you, and borrow money they never intend to return. In the face of money, human nature is rarely tested well. Some people will laugh at you when you're down and get jealous when you're doing well, even trying to drag you back down. The eighth truth: money flows to the strong, and even more so to the solitary. Look at those who achieve great things. They often walk alone. They don't need pointless social gatherings to fill a void. They use all their time and energy to improve themselves, perfect their products, and study the market. And the ninth truth: don't expect to get ahead just through connections. So-called networking is, at its core, an exchange of value. If you have no value yourself, it doesn't matter who you know. When you become powerful, the right connections will naturally come to you. To sum it up, Making money is never a competition of physical strength. It's a game of monetizing your knowledge. If you don't want to be a casualty in this money game anymore, then starting today, change your mindset. Stop using tactical diligence to cover up your strategic laziness. I suggest you save this video. Whenever you feel the urge to spend recklessly, or feel lost and tangled up with the wrong people and situations, watch it again. It will be a constant reminder to stay clear-headed. Which of these 9 truths hit you the hardest? Let me know in the comments. See you next time.